There we go. Share the screen. So this is going to be a short video. I've talked about this a lot on this channel, and I'm just laughing at it. All I'm doing is just laughing at it because, again, it's just facts. All, as the title says, all digital media, games slash movies, etc., is just the license. You don't own nothing. And what's up, man? So, is this really a shock? I find it funny. I honestly do. I'm laughing at this because what do these people that want to get rid of physical media and all that keep saying? They keep saying, "Oh, you're just a boomer. Stop living in the past and all that nonsense." Yeah. What happens to digital media? You don't own any of it. Oh, I'm a Steam user. I can just re-download the game. No, that's not the way it works. They can easily just rip it off the server. You no longer own what you pay for. That's the way it works. So this is what you got to understand. I've said it for years, and I just laugh at it now. This is what these digital only people deserve. That's what they deserve. Basically, Crunchyroll is usually for anime and that. That's usually what that's used for. I've seen advertisements for it where it's mainly anime on there. So Crunchyroll is shutting down the Fun Animation streaming service and deleting everyone's purchased copies of stuff while also hiking their own prices. Stop paying for streaming media, buy things you actually own or get it elsewhere. So, yeah, you own nothing. Digital media is nothing but a license. You digital fakes out there, you digital get only gamers continue to keep saying that all uh, physical media stop should be get rid of, or we don't want to own anything, because we all know you were the same people that will openly accept the mark of the beast. You'll happily just bow down and accept it. I've made a previous video about this. We all know that. You don't care. You love owning nothing. You really don't, do. As Ubisoft said, that people should get used to not owning anything. You already are, because you don't care. You love not actually owning anything that you pay for. You don't care. When you buy a digital game, you don't own that game. You really don't. Terms of the service say it. They can at any time rip that out of your account. And you can't do anything about it. This is why I just laugh. It's funny. I literally find it funny because this is what they get. They're always like, oh, same with the Xbox fanboys as well. They support digital media, digital only media. Um, you have to laugh at what's going on with that. Basically, console fanboys having a mental breakdown because Xbox betrayed them. Same with this. None of these companies care about you. None of them do. They've done it multiple times. PlayStation did it. Basically, when they started removing stuff, copyrighted stuff from the store, they removed it from people's account. They didn't give you a refund. So yeah, at any time, they can easily take whatever you've got in your account and you can't do anything about it. You're not going to get a refund. But again, this is what you want anyway. You want this because this is the future. Streaming service, everything online, a subscription service to everything, video gaming, movies, TV, music, everything's going to be a subscription service. That's the way they want the internet anyway, that everything's a subscription service. That's what they want. And you'll happily obey that and you'll happily do that because you love it. You love not owning anything because you could care less. You really could. So continue to keep saying, digital only people, that I own what I pay for on Steam. I own what I pay for. Look at me. I'm a PC fanboy. I'm a PC master race. I own all my games in my Steam account. Nope, you don't. You don't own anything there. You don't own it in any of these sites. You don't own it. You don't have the file. And Steam, anytime those servers get shut down, and it's been proven as well, many games have been delisted from the Steam site. Can't download them again if they don't exist in the store. It's the way it goes. And they can easily remove games from your account. And they will. But I'm a digital only gamer. It's more convenient for me because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to put a disc in because I'm a fake. I don't want to own anything that I pay for. I don't care. I don't care about owning anything. And then you see what it says here. What is going to happen to my digital copies? Basically, digital media that you own. We understand that you may have concerns about your digital copies from Funimation. Please note that Crunchyroll does not currently support Funimation digital copies, which means that access to previous available digital copies will not be supported. However, we are continuously working to enhance our content offerings and provide you with an exceptional anime streaming experience. This is what they want, where you don't own anything. This is what they want. It's just a streaming service where you don't own anything, but you're happy with that anyway because you're a fake. You don't care. You don't support these people that create this stuff, and yet you claim to be a fan of this stuff. You are a fake fan. Simple as that. You don't support any of and you do know that watching stuff on streaming service does not support the developers in any way or form. They ain't making nothing from it. So yeah, we are continuously working. We appreciate your understanding and encourage you to explore the extensive anime library available on Crunchyroll so you don't own anything. You literally do not own anything. You don't own crap. The same thing, I forgot what it was called, when that gaming streaming service got shut down. What happened? All the games on it do not exist because it doesn't exist. That failed streaming service. I forgot what it was called because I literally don't care. But this is what I said. Continue to support your digital only media because you don't own anything. You continuously spew that nonsense, you digital only people. Oh, disc. Oh, it's not even the full game on the disc. Oh, a disc is just the key. It's just the key to the game. You have to download the rest of it. None of these little zoomers know what a disc even is. They really don't. They have the IQ of about 0. This is all they spew the same nonsense. They don't understand the difference between just because it says on the PlayStation 5, it says it with every offline game. No matter what game you install, what does it do? You have the downloads plus copies. Yes, it will say it will put it in that while installing the game. But these Zoomers can't comprehend and understand the meaning of that. That does not mean it's downloading from a server. If you're completely disconnected from the internet, how is it downloading? That's the nonsense. I've heard some little low IQ person say, "Oh, Spider-Man Miles Morales. When I installed the game on the PS5, it said downloading." No, it doesn't. It says copying, and even if it does say downloading, that's downloading the data from the disk and installing it. That's the way it works. But again, none of these people have a clue what they're on about. They're just fakes. They love consuming and supporting that digital only media. And if GTA 6 became basically digital only, these people wouldn't care less because the fake gamers, they support these live service trash. They love it. And then whenever the game or whatever shut down, they couldn't care less because they don't care about content, they don't care about quality. All they care about is consume, consume, consume. I don't want to own anything. That's all it is. They really don't. These people with this mindset are the Zoomers. That's all they are. If you look at them, they want to continue to say that, oh, physical media is dying out. No, it isn't. Go look at Japan. Go look at physical media for games. It's still alive. But these digital only rats want to continue to keep saying that, oh, physical, who buys disc anymore? Go tell that to the Japanese. Tell them who buys this anymore. They'll laugh straight in your face. They really will. They'll laugh at you. Tell that to Nintendo. Oh, who buys physical media anymore? Digital media is more popular. No, it isn't. Go look at Nintendo. Go look at Final Fantasy VII Remake. They made 7 million, and also Final Fantasy 16. They sold a lot of physical copies, but you love consuming games like Alan Wake 2, digital only slop. You love Hellblade 2, which is going to be digital only. Probably Indiana Jones and the woke circle. Also, there's probably many other digital only games because no one cares. Xbox doesn't care about consumer rights, and digital people don't either. Digital people do not care about consumer rights. So you think you Americans would care about that, wouldn't you? You care. Now imagine if a law where they said, "Oh, we're going to take your guns away." We all know these people would be happy with it. They're happy with everything else. They're happy with everything else. They'd happily give their guns up. They're the ones calling for gun control. These people will be happy. Oh, I don't care about owning anything. Oh, bless the government. Just like that South Park episode where they're praying to the government. That's literally the modern day masses of today. They don't care. They'll happily bow down to the government. She'll basically give all their rights away to the government because they don't care. We know you don't care. Digital media is a license. Physical media isn't. You own what you pay for. CDs, DVDs, list goes on. You actually own. There is no such thing as Discrot. It doesn't exist. It's just nonsense. It's a fake myth created by digital rats. Discrot doesn't exist. It's bull. That's exactly what it is. It doesn't exist at all. It's nonsense, fabricated and made up. There is no such thing as Discrot. It doesn't exist. This do not rot. That is literally impossible to happen. It's not only rust rots and wood rots. Plastic doesn't rot. It's nonsense. But again, these people just believe whatever garbage they're told by these digital rats. They continue to support Xbox, even though Xbox does not care about preservation. They do not care about your rights. And that's why I'm laughing at all these Xbox fanboys. I've been saying it for years that Xbox is trash. It always has been, and it always will be. The only good era of physical media for the Xbox was Xbox 360. That's exactly when it died. And you love it. You love it, you Xbox fanboys. There is no reason to buy physical media for Xbox because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. None of the games are on the disc. None of them are because Xbox is trash. All Xbox cares about is live service, Game Pass, and that's why you have Xbox now, whether it's true, selling games to PlayStation, Nintendo, and other platforms because no Xbox gamers do not buy games. They really don't. They don't buy games. They're not interested in actual good games. That's why they show it for Xbox. Oh, we got Indiana Jones. Yeah, Indiana Jones. Whoa, trash. Keep that game. Starfield. Trash. Keep that on Xbox. Even if that garbage comes to PlayStation 5, I still ain't playing it. Because it's trash. It's just a fact, man, but you love it. You love this digital garbage because you don't own anything. They're deleting things from your account, but you don't care. You really do not care. You don't care. You really don't. Just imagine, oh, you buy a movie off Netflix, boom, it's gone. Gone the next day. Before you even get to watch it. Imagine that. Before you even get to watch, say you buy a movie and it gets deleted the next day, you don't get a refund. Tough. It's your own fault. People are crying and complaining about with live service games when the servers go down. They cry with Mortal Kombat as well. Oh, the servers are down. Well, don't buy online games then. Do you expect? Think the servers are never going to have problems. It's not the way the world works. Stop supporting online only crap. Stop supporting live service garbage. And then you'll understand. We're just laughing at you now at this point. It's just laughable. This is what you get. You support digital only media. Don't be shocked when it's delisted and you don't own it. Oh, I want to go back and play Alan Wake Trash 2. Guess what? Say that ever gets removed due to licensing and music. It's happened with the first one. Guess what? Tough. You ain't getting your money back. Deal with it. PlayStation as well. You buy a digital game and it sucks. Guess what? You ain't getting a refund. Don't work. Doesn't happen. So yeah, you don't own anything that you pay for on a digital platform. They own, and it says that as well. That they can use. It's just, it literally just says it. It's a license. It says it in the PlayStation Store. This is a license. You ever noticed you can't play other games on a different account, can you? Certain games that used to be with the PS3 and the PS4. Oh, it's locked. It used to be locked. Certain content to a certain account. That's the way it is. You don't have that account, it's locked. It's locked to that account forever. I remember it when they did it with the PS Vita. There was movies on there. Guess what? If you bought those movies, they're gone. They removed them. You ain't getting the money back. So yeah, stop crying about digital media being removed. If you're going to continue to support it, it doesn't make any sense. It's like these physical gamers, they support digital, they literally support live service, digital only crap, and then cry, "Oh, this game isn't getting a physical." Well, don't buy it then. Don't buy it, then they're most likely not going to make any money. Then they're forced to make a physical. And if not, they make no money. It's their own fault. You know, at least a new game. This is why I said every single PlayStation exclusive gets a physical. But you notice with Xbox, it's digital only, isn't it? Because Xbox is trash. That's why it is. Nintendo actually cares about physical and preservation. PlayStation actually cares about preservation. Every single PlayStation exclusive gets a physical. Stellar Blade, um, God of War, even though that's trash. Spider Man, um, Horizon Forbidden West, the other God of War. That believe was Death Stranding a PlayStation exclusive? Don't really remember, but I got a physical. I think it was a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was because I've not seen an Xbox version of it on disc. Um, Even with Silent Hill, that's a PlayStation exclusive. Guess what? It's getting a physical. If it was on Xbox, it wouldn't, would it? Go look at Arcane with the garbage ass game Redfall. Did it get a physical copy? No, it didn't, did it? Because again, Xbox is trash. And it's time you wake up and realize that one. Xbox is a garbage platform. It's trash. And you Xbox fanboys have been told this by numerous people, and you just do not want to wake up to reality. But you have woke up to reality now, haven't you? Because old Phil Spencer does not care about you fanboys. It's all about money. That's why it gets me with these fanboys. Imagine fanboying for a platform or a company. They do not care about you. Same with Sony fanboys. I don't care if a PlayStation exclusive comes to another platform, but these fanboys do. It's just laughable. It really is. That's why, again, even though PlayStation are woke, at least you can respect that they still make physical media. Again, Nintendo make physical media. You don't have Mario. Oh, let's make Mario digital only. No, because they actually care. Xbox is just a live trash service that like this. It's just a subscription service where you don't own anything that you pay for. Starfield, they made a so-called disc version. Guess what? Full game wasn't even on the disc. You download the rest of it. Trash. Garbage. It's what it says. Laughable. Welcome to the era that you love and you accept, where you own nothing. You love it. That's why I named the title that, because you do love it. It is a fact. And what's up, Grace? Hey, what's up? Would be so kind and name one game worth exposing. Well, again, if you want to know a game that's worth exposing, just go look at my playlist. There's over about 200 there. There's 200 video games that I've exposed. Should be in playlist on my channel. You should be able to find it there. But as I said, this is the reality. And this is going to be the future anyway. It's going to be all digital. But Xbox don't care. They love this live service, online only gaming crap. They just consume nonsense, and then they shill for Xbox like, "Oh, Phil Spencer, you're so awesome," and then when it gets leaked that their games are coming to other platforms, they start having a mental breakdown and they turn on Xbox. That just shows you the mentality of these fake gamers. They have a mental breakdown just because a game's coming to another platform. That's pretty laughable, to be honest. It really is. It's embarrassing. Not once have I ever had a mental breakdown over a PlayStation exclusive coming to PC because I literally don't care. Everything should, and I'll be right back. So I'm back. Then it arrived, and this is what I mean. Another physical game. This is why I order physicals. That game that I was talking about, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, has a physical. You have to respect these companies when they do things like this. You have to respect companies when they make physicals. That's why I support small indie teams, because they, no matter, even though these people say that these games are trash, like the Walking Dead Destinies, at least they made a physical. At least they bothered. At least they actually bothered. So yeah, it's just a fact. Xbox is trash. Just give me a second. I've got to install it. And the smell of it. That smell. Oh, this is. You've got to be kidding me. What was that about? Because they left out outside. Hope it wasn't because they left it outside in damn rain. So yeah, physical media is great, but again, as I said, you digital only. Don't care, do you? Because you don't care about actually owning something. And this is what I said. I have respect for this company. The R Rio, however it's pronounced, studio. They care. They actually care. Sega actually cares about physical media. Be, and that's what I mean with the Leica Dragon Gaiden. They made a physical in Japan because they actually care. And I didn't even pre-order this, and I still got the special job pack because these games are great. I know I'm probably gonna have to grind in this game, but they are great games. Yakuza games are some of the best games ever made. They're not well. One of them is woke. You have the one, I think it's Yakuza 4. So if Yakuza 4, Yakuza 3. In a video, you name multiple gods. But I didn't name multiple gods. I don't know what you're on about. It was called the Hebrew language. That's what it was called. That's not multiple gods. The God has different names. He doesn't just have one. There's many names. The Father, God, Elonai, Adonai. The list goes on. The Almighty. What if you're watching a really old video that had an intro? Look at what it meant. If it's an image, while I was talking over it, it said what it meant. I said what it meant. So I was not praying to multiple gods. So I don't know what you're on about with that one. There's only one God. There isn't multiple. So yeah, you clearly misunderstood what I was saying in that video. It is not multiple gods. It was the original Hebrew language, the Paleo Hebrew. That's what I was saying. And what I said in the video meant blessings and all hail God. Don't remember exactly what it said, but I mentioned what it meant in one of my videos. So yeah. And exactly, he has multiple names. God doesn't just have one single name. That's what the church promotes. Oh, you should only name him this name. No. God has multiple names for a reason, because he's God. Just like Satan has multiple names. What does he have? The dragon. Well, in reality, they're not. They are kind of names, but the titles. So yeah. But as I said with it, we all know today that these people today do not care about physical media. They really don't. So this game does not need a day one patch like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And this is what I mean with digital media. These digital only. They say, oh, digital gaming's more convenient for me. Well, guess what? Say if someone's got garbage internet. You know how long that's going to take them to download a game. You know, when I had garbage internet, and then I didn't have very good internet. You know how long it took me to download Cyberpunk a update. It took me a week. So yeah, not everybody has good internet. That's why people buy physical media, because some people do not have fiber optic internet. Two, people actually like to own what they pay for. So this game, all in all, is about 53 gig. Not that much. And the patch is literally just for bugs, which again the game doesn't really have bugs, from what I've heard. And if you don't believe me, you can just go look up sites like Does It Play and all that, and you'll see that these people prove that these games do not need day one patches. But yeah, that's what I meant, Chris. Yeah, I was speaking in the Hebrew language, the Paleo Hebrew. So I wasn't praying to multiple gods. You can just. I did mention it in one of my videos. I've made so many videos where I started off like that. It should be in some video somewhere. I don't remember which precisely one it was. But as I said, with digital media, physical media is always the way. Because again, anyone remember the day back in the day where you could rent a movie or rent a video game? Yeah, you could actually rent movie. You could buy demo. You had demos for games. You barely get that now. That's why I got respect. Square Enix, they released a demo. They do it they're confident in their products. So is Capcom. That's how you know a company is creating an actual decent game and it isn't trash. Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth, they released a demo because they know it's going to sell. They know. Even though their games are full of witchcraft, it's quality. But I found out the game is censored. Now, I didn't know. This is another thing of the industry. And this is why digital gaming is garbage. Because what did they do with The Witcher? I don't know whether they released that patch now, but what did they do? They censored out the nudity in The Witcher because, oh, it's offensive to the modern audience. Again, that game that people were crying about, Skullgirls, what did they do? They censored it. So if you own the physical version, guess what? It's uncensored. GTA 5, the woke Rockstar. And yet everybody says that Rockstar isn't woke. They've always been woke. What did they do? They released a new version of GTA 5 and they censored it. Also, there's many games that have been censored through patches because all crybabies are offended by it. That if you have a physical game, a physical disc, you can just disconnect from the internet completely and it'll never install that patch. And you're perfectly fine. You can play the game uncensored. This is why I laugh at digital gamers. Don't cry about censorship if you're going to support digital gaming. Just go buy a physical copy. There's many games that I own on the Nintendo Switch that if you bought digital are heavily censored. And again, they did it. I'm not gonna show it, but anyone that's played the original Final Fantasy VII, I never played it. I've never played part two. Apparently, they censored a scene to do with Tifa. We all know how weird these games were back in the day with Final Fantasy. They've censored it at something to do with Tifa. Not really a shock. It really isn't. Because, oh, we can't have that in the remake because that's going to offend modern audience and all these feminists and all that. To me, I don't really care about sexualization in a video game. I don't really care about it. But I'm not for censorship, as I've said. It's just cringe. It really is trash. And when you support companies censoring their own form of media, Then again, this is why you buy physical media. So if you do decide, hey, we're now going to give in to the woke retards, you can just disconnect completely from the internet and you're perfectly fine. It's happened to many games where they've censored many games. That's why I don't buy digital games, because they censor themselves. Like, hey, we're going to censor our own game because it now offends people. Again, such a joke, the Western industry. Stellar Blade, I want to show that because it's laughable. And I fully approve of this. It's Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade fires. They need to do this. If only they did this with the Suicide Squad. If only they did this with the Suicide Squad game. Maybe it wouldn't have been woke damn trash, would it? If only they started doing this with more games. So yeah, I'm not going to show images because I know people like to show sexual images, and it'll get this video age restricted. So Stellar Blade developers Shift Up fired two women for being toxic feminists. They knowingly went in there with some BS agenda. So yeah, I love it. Love it, man. Hilarious. Let's just go to it for a minute. I love it. This is what they need to start doing. Stop giving in to these little cry babies that are like, oh, Western media. Let's give in to the Western media. I'm a little fanboy loser. So yeah, I can show it now. Because usually on Reddit it shows sexual stuff. You have trolls on there. So yeah, just give me a second. Stellar Blade. Boycott, and this was the people, because they got fired for being a feminist loser. Boycott Stellar Blade, the company that made the game Shift Up removed the work of two women because they were feminists. Tough, that's what you deserve. Now, again, if you think this is gonna, again, I guarantee you, feminist and SJWs have heavily worked on GTA 6. If only Rockstar grew a pair of balls and said, "Hey, we're gonna make the games that we want, and if you don't damn like it, too bad." But no, Rockstar, a bunch of woke snowflake joke of a company. This company that's, I think they're either Korean or Japanese, said, "Hey, we're not giving in to your woke crap. We're not going to censor ourselves. We're going to fire your ass." This is what they need to do. This is why, again, I love Japanese games, because they're like, "Hey, we're not censoring our games. We're not doing it." But oh, you have Final Fantasy, Capcom. Oh, let's give in to the Western audience. Oh, let's give in to them. Joke, man. This is why, again, it's a joke. Do you have games like Elden Ring, which are Japanese as far as I know? Do you have that guy going, "Hey, we're not going to give in to the Westerners. We're going to make our game the way we want, and if you don't damn like it, don't buy it." Even though Elden Ring is trash, at least this is what these companies need to do. They need to make their games, stop censoring them, stop giving in to these little crybaby feminist losers. So, and this is a good thing. This proves that Stellar Blade is not going to have some woke BS in it. It's not going to have some woke crap. It's not going to be another woke game. But knowing that it's on PlayStation, it probably is going to be some snowflake crap. They're most likely going to censor it so Sony can do. But that's the thing with Sony. They want to make the mind up. The Last of Us is perfectly fine with their gore and all that, but an anime game isn't. It makes no damn sense. So yeah, I'm a victim and former employee of this game company. Well, no, you're not a victim. You're a feminist, and your ass got fired for being a toxic feminist. That's what you get, and that's what you deserve. That is exactly what you deserve. So, fun fact, that person shift up fired was a contractor that happened to be a feminist complaining about fan service, and it happened during the shareholder negotiations. So, yes, Stellar Blade, Korean. So, yes, Korean. Console game developers are on the rise. And this is what I mean. The first Descent is trash. I played 5 minutes of that garbage. That game's trash. Really is. The game was unplayable. It was a buggy mess, especially on the PlayStation 5. It would crash every 5 minutes. You couldn't even walk 5 feet without the damn thing crashing. But oh, and there needs to be more like companies like this. Stop giving in to these woke crowds. And this is why GTA 6 is going to be the most woke garbage ever made. And you're going to love it. You're going to consume it. Even if GTA 6 was digital only, you go out and buy it day one. Even if they said, hey, and there is a thing where, don't know whether it's true, they've said, hey, there might even not be a full working game at release because there's been rumors about that. So yeah, and this is what it's all about. So keep your eyes open for any potential bait and switch with Stellar Blade. Yeah, all of this based on 3 years, so 20% stake in Goddess of Victory. So I guess these were the people that got fired. So yeah, if only this happened to more idiots, more feminist idiots. I fully support it because they need to start firing these clowns. But I don't know if Stellar Blade is going to be any good. I really don't. I've heard it has difficulty options. It's supposed to be like Nier, and I think they censored that game. Nier, I think it was Nier Automatic or Replica or something. I believe they censored that. I don't know, but it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, which Devil May Cry 5 was trash. Really was some emo garbage. When I played that game, man, it literally just made me depressed. It really did. I just don't know what's up with that Devil May Cry 5. I really don't. It just makes you depressed. Maybe it's just the game sucks. What does lamb represent? Oh, you mean lamp, as in lamp. A lamp or a lamp is basically a symbol for the Illuminati. Whereas you have a lamp torch, simulates the, as we see with the California pictures where they have that statue, it simulates, and also with the Statue of Liberty, simulates the enlightenment of Lucifer, what the Freemasons believe. It's why the New York City has the Statue of Liberty, because they're a bunch of Luciferians. And it's been proven. I'm not making this up. You can just go look it up and look up who all the people that signed the Declaration of Independence. They were all Freemasons. They admit it in the movie with Nicolas Cage, National Treasure. They literally admit it right in your face, and yet people think it's a joke. Pixar belongs to Disney today. Yeah, I heard about that stupid Fortnite crap. And yes, Pixar do make movies full of occult symbolism. Wasn't, yeah, Toy Story, I think, is full of some crap. Interesting. I didn't know that. I said illuminated, not Illuminati, but yours is better. Well, illuminated, that's what it means. That's what the Illuminati refers to. And that's what they call themselves, the illuminated or the enlightened. It means that's why they call themselves the Illuminati. Simulates enlightened, the superior, that's what it means. Basically, they believe that they are the chosen ones. That's what the Illuminati actually believe, that they are the superior to everybody else. They're occultists. Same with the Freemasons. They believe that Satan is God, that Satan is the true God. That's what they actually believe in their diluted head, that Satan is God. That the real God of the created earth is Satan. That's actually what the Freemasons believe. They literally believe that. The low-ranking Freemasons ain't gonna tell you that though, because they'll be like, "Oh, we worship God." The higher that you move up, do you realize who they really worship? It's the devil. The low-ranking ones are told the exact opposite. That's how they get people to join. And it's just a excuse anyway. I mean, if you worship the devil, you're not really gonna, and you've got a plan going, you're literally not gonna expose yourself, are you? You're just gonna make up a lie. The devil's not gonna come out and say, "Hey, yeah, these Freemasons do worship me." No, they're gonna make up a lie. That's what they do. So, yeah, that's why they call themselves the Illuminated. And give me a second, I've got to redeem this. Even though. Oh, so, yeah, level up faster. Well, that's going to be useful. It's literally going to be useful, huh? It's my only problem with the Yakuza games was, well, it ain't the old ones, it's the Like a Dragon ones you gotta grind in those stupid ass dungeons. There we go. Oh, there's multiple of them. I guess there's a few. I'll just download them all. There we go. There we go. And you actually get a poster with it. I'm surprised with that. Yeah, you get a poster of. You actually get a poster with it. Just shows they actually care about the physical media. They're going, "Oh, I'm an expert. I'm an expert. Look at me. I'm an expert. I support Xbox. I don't care about owning physical media." Look at me, I'm an Xbox. I support Xbox. I subscribe to Game Pass. That's why I can't stand Xbox. Trash. Really is. Or garbage. It really is garbage. It really is. Because again, Xbox has really admitted it. That, and that's what I mean with the Xbox fanboys. They've already accepted the digital only media. You have one known Xbox fanboy out there that constantly bashes PlayStation because he's a loser. So what you find with a lot of these experts, they're always talking crap about PlayStation because they're just mad. They're just mad that they ain't got any games. It's literally just a fact. And that's not fanboyism because one, I'm not a fanboy. I have multiple platforms, but I don't own an Xbox because it's trash. It really is. Xbox has always been garbage. And trust me, I knew I started with an Xbox. An Xbox 3. I had the original Xbox, the Xbox 360. So I know what Xbox used to be. It used to be great. And then along come the, oh, look at me, along come the Xbox Series S. Online only garbage. Oh, what a shot. This game's full of microtransactions. Better not be a grind simulator. What is this crap? New Game Plus, which I've already made a video about. Bonus dungeon for grinding, pathetic. New trophies, pathetic. Special outfits, don't care. Swimsuit, don't really care about that. If I really want to see that, I'll just go look it up. So, yeah, what was that installed? So, yeah. And that's what I like with these Yakuza games. Don't even have to play the story. You can just play the mini games. And it does not require an internet connection. Because again, so I just saw the two images are easy to see. Probably keeping it up. I don't even know. Does this? I don't think it does. Trash. Didn't even have a difficulty option. I thought it did. The original one did. Close. So yeah, as I said, this is as the title said, all digital media is literally just a license, and that is a fact. This is not the only instance. I've shown it multiple times. Ubisoft have pulled this same crap. Many other companies have pulled the same nonsense, and yet you continue to support digital only media and then cry when things are censored or your games are removed. It's your own fault. It really is. You've got no one to blame but yourself. So, yes. And how long that didn't take long to install, that's what I mean. It took. So, I guess that's the vacation park. I ain't buying it. No matter how much that I love these games, I ain't paying for no new game plus. Simple as that. And I believe this game is like 80 to 100 hours. I'm not even joking. There's like 65 trophies. So yeah, game's gonna be all about 100 hours. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that's probably gonna be, I think, about 100 hours. And that's what I mean. These games that are $70 today and they're like 5 hours long, they're not worth it. You get games like Yakuza, you get games like Final Fantasy, 90 hours for 70. Seems worth more money. But yeah, as I said with the title, if if you think that digital media is the way to go, you keep believing that. If you want, no, I'm not saying either that anyone that does digital media, that's perfectly fine. If you prefer digital media, that's perfectly fine. But don't cry when stuff that gets censored or stuff gets removed. Don't cry about it because you were warned. Physical media, nothing gets censored unless it's in game development. The Witcher 3, you can play that game on the disc, no patches, and it's not censored. Nintendo makes games that are not allowed on any other platform. They wouldn't dare. There's a lot of lewd games on Nintendo. None of it, they get censored on the store, but the physical version, completely uncensored. So yeah, which is better? Physical. Digital, there's many digital anime games that get heavily censored, yet the physical version, completely uncensored. So who's really winning here? It isn't you digital gamers or you digital only, is it? You have to play a. Many people were crying about that as well. That I made a video about it. That Succubus game. Oh, it's censored. It's censored. What do you expect? It's a one digital only game. Two, if the game was on Nintendo, it's because in America they have that ESRB. Over here in the United Kingdom, Peggy, they allow games that are full on like porn. They allow it because again, America is soft. They really are. They censor their own media. They really do. You look at movies. A movie that's 18 plus, they'll censor it because again, they want to cater to the Zoomers. That's why again, physical media. You even have it with DVDs. They have the encore. They have deleted scenes. They don't have that with digital. So yeah, physical is the way to go. Physical media is far better and far superior, and it always will be. But if you want to disagree, that's perfectly fine. It really is, because just go look at many games that have been censored that are digital and then compare it to the physical version. Go look at GTA 5, the PS4 version. Again, they censored it through an update, didn't they? You can install the PS5. I still own it. You can install the PS4 version of GTA 5 and experience all that uncensored content and the jokes. PS4, PS5 version, heavily censored, woke trash. So yeah, I've made me point with this video. Digital media is just a license. That's all it is. Physical media is better. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for all the true supporters. Yeah, I appreciate it, and it means a lot. Thank you to the true supporters that like my videos and support my content on a daily basis. You're the ones that I true appreciate, and it means a lot. You're the ones that I do this for. So yeah, these videos are for you. That's why I do them, for you true supporters that appreciate what I do. I'll see you in the next live stream. Take care.